behalf of a number of my colleagues, including Salma Zahid, I want you all to keep Salma in your prayers. For those of you who don't know, she was recently diagnosed with cancer, and she's had to take a leave of absence from her work. This is a very difficult moment for our caucus, and I think for all parliamentarians, because we recently lost Arnold Chan, who was a very good friend of mine. We used to play piano together in the House of Commons, and every time that I talk about Arnold, I get choked up, because it just reminds you about how fragile the time we have on this planet is. And Salma is going to beat it because she's got a team of medical professionals around her. She's got a family that is supporting her. She has her broader family, not just on the Liberal side, but on the Conservative side, the NDP side. Everybody is supporting Salma because we want to see her back. And she fights for her community, and that includes the good work that she does for the Filipino community. And as was said, I am so honored to be able to second the motion which will recognize Filipino Heritage Month in June.
Hello, this is Salma Zahid, Mabuhay. I'm the Member of Parliament for Scarborough Centre, and I represent a very vibrant Filipino community in this great riding. And I have put in a motion forward, M155. The motion says that we should recognize the contributions the Filipino community have made to the socio-economic fabric of this great country. We have all called home Canada. So I have put forward that we should recognize June as Filipino Heritage Month in Canada. The motion will be debated in the House of Commons in the spring, and I want the support of the community, and I want support across board on this Filipino Heritage Month, because we have a very vibrant and fastest growing community being represented from the Philippines. So it is important that we recognize the month of June as Filipino Heritage Month. I have a petition which is being signed by the community members right now, so that we can present it in the House of Commons to make sure that we have across the board support to recognize June as the Filipino Heritage Month.
So is there any special reason why you chose June instead of any other month?
June, because it synchronizes with the Filipino Independence Day, and I think that would be a great month to be recognized as the Filipino Heritage Month here in Canada. It has already been recognized at City of Toronto, so now it's time that we recognize it in Canada, so that in June, from coast to coast to coast, we can celebrate Filipino Heritage Month.
So what exactly does it mean to have a month devoted to Filipino heritage?
Yeah, so it's a time to recognize their contributions, and in June we can celebrate that.
How do you intend to celebrate that?
See, the celebrations can go across from coast to coast to coast for the communities to come together, and this will be important for many generations to come. They know that in Canada we recognize every year month of June as Filipino Heritage Month, and because this is really very important, because in Canada we recognize our diversity as a strength and not as a barrier, where different communities come together. We celebrate the contributions, the roots and ethnicities of different communities, and June will be a great month to celebrate the Filipino community.
So how did you come up with this idea?
I've been thinking about it for a very long time, because I have a great relationship with the Filipino community. My riding has over 14,000 Filipino community. It is one of the fastest growing community, the second largest in Scarborough Centre after the South Asian. So it is important that we put forward June to be recognized as Filipino Heritage Month.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.